What's poppin', dogs? Mr. Allen here, about to solve each equation by factoring. So whether you're in Algebra 1 right now and learning this for the first time, or maybe you're in Geometry and reviewing it, or Algebra 2, reviewing it, pre-calc, calculus, whatever, factoring does not go away. Once you learn it, it's here to stay. All right, so for this first one here, it's already equal to 0, which is fantastic. That's what I got to have. And there is a coefficient of 1, which means it's the easier type of factoring. I just got to figure out what multiplies to 10 right here and adds to that 11. So what two numbers are going to do that? It helps to sometimes jot these factors off to the side. You got 5 and 2, 10 and 1. That's what you got when it comes to factors of 10. Well, which of these two adds up to 11? 10 and 1. So this is going to be x plus 10 and x plus 1, and that all equals 0. Next, I'm going to set each factor equal to 0. X plus 10 equals 0, x plus 1 equals 0, and then I'll solve. I get x equals negative 10, x equals negative 1. Boom. Those solutions, all done. Now you might be like, well, couldn't I just go right from this and just be like, oh, it's just always the opposite? That's fine, but be careful with that, because once you get to lead coefficients, or if you have those, it's not just the opposite of the number that's in there, because there's a coefficient as well. You got to do like a two-step equation. So I like to set this equal to 0 and then solve. Better mathematical practice. All right, this one, it is not currently equal to 0. I got to set it equal to 0. So let's do that. I'm going to subtract 2x, and I'm going to subtract 8. So minus 2x here. That 8 just goes with whatever. It's just going to be by itself. So I got x squared minus 7x minus 8, and that all equals 0. In order to solve quadratics, we got to set it equal to 0, unless you're doing something called completing the square, which I don't really do that a whole lot. I'm going to go with factoring or quadratic formula if I have to. So what multiplies to 8 while adding to 7? Well, that's going to be negative 8. So x minus 8 and positive 1. So x minus 8 equals 0. X plus 1 equals 0. Add 8, I get x equals 8. Subtract 1, I get x equals negative 1. Boom. We done. We done. It's as easy as that. Right? No, it's not necessarily easy, right? But because you got to think about two things at once: what multiplies and also adds. Is it 8 and 1? Is it 4 and 2? You do have to think about it a bit, but with practice, I promise you, factoring will one day click. So everybody says, they're like, I don't know, man, I never thought I'd get it, and then all of a sudden, it just clicked. Right? Take some practice, stick with it. This is the most common type of factoring that you will see. However, you do also have to know how to factor with a lead coefficient. Okay, it's scary. Everybody avoids it. You just got to learn it, all right? So have a wonderful day, guys. Make sure to check out any other factoring videos. I'll put the playlist up here. I probably put it at the start, a playlist of videos that's all just factoring review, because it's one of the most important things you can learn in a math class, because it happens in everything Algebra 1 on. All right, have a great day, guys.